What's up YouTube, this is Roy.
And this is Joey.
From ThirdDuelist, and today we're going to do something a little different. We need to get some discussion videos out and we're kind of bored. So we're going to take a look at the top 8 from ARG Metro Series Detroit. We're just going to take a look at the deck list and kind of give our opinions on why they ran certain numbers of certain things and
what
decks
we would
they were
change and our opinions on their deck list.
So first one is Jeff Jones with Fire Fists. This is the
3.5 axis build that can now be played because Spirit's at 3.
The main deck, he has 3 Spirit, 3 Leopard, 2 Rooster, 2 Bear, 2 Wolfbark, 1 Gorilla.
That's the monsters. That's pretty standard. I understand the 2 Wolfbark. You don't really need the 3rd. But all in all, it's just a really standard lineup, so I think that's...
Yeah, nothing that I would really change there. And for spells, 3 Tenki, 3 Tensu, 3 Gyoku, 3 Upstarts, 2 Dark Hole, 1 Raigeki, 1 Book of Moon, and 1 Rekindling.
The only thing I don't like about this is the Gyokus. Like, I understand why, but I personally prefer MSTs. I do understand the reason.
I like MST and Gyoku in here. I would not play 3 because I feel like that would just be too cloggy.
Like, you don't have enough back row spaces for all the continuous spells, it seems.
But
who am I to tell Jeff Jones how to play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. I would at least play 1, maybe 2, because you do get the attack boost as well. So that's pretty good. But 3 Upstart, of course, 2 Dark Hole, 1 Raigeki, of course. Book of Moon, Rekindling, obvious.
Yeah.
1 of the traps, 3 Fiendish, 3 Mind Crush, 1 Bottomless, 2 Mirror Force, 1 Vanities, and 1 Warning.
Well, pretty standard stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course, you got those 3 Mind Crush. I'd play Compulse over Bottomless, but that's just me personally.
You know my feelings, how I always want to play all 4 staples, but I mean, besides pretty standard 3 Veiler, 3 Max C, 3 MST, 3 Iron Wall, and 3 Shadow Imprisoning. All pretty standard picks.
Extra deck.
Yeah, 2 Tiger King, 2 Pony Princess, 1 Vulcan, 1 Cardinal, 1 Dweller, 1 Diamond Dyer, 1 Heartland Draco, 1 Exton, 1 Cowboy, 1 Castell, 1 47, 1 Lion Emperor, and 1 Fortune Tune.
Okay, so first off, Fortune, I love it.
Roy has a man crush on the card.
The Tiger King, the Pony Princess, Cardinal, and the Vulcan, pretty standard. So are in the lineup for
all the staple forwards.
And then all the staples. Yeah, it's pretty standard.
The only thing is I really hate Diamond Direwolf. I understand you're playing Beast Warriors, but I personally just really hate the card. I understand why he plays it, don't get me wrong, but I just personally really don't like the card at all. So there's that.
I kind of like it. If I have room, I like to play it. But in this build, I don't know. You could cut it for something else if you really didn't want to run it. But
anyway, the next deck is Burning Abyss.
This is Kyle Warfield. Very interesting last name. Main deck, 3 Skarn, 3 Graph, 3 Sir, 1 Rubik, 2 Farfa, and the 1 Poor Tour Guide.
All by himself.
3 Mathematician, 2 Crane, 1 Libic. Pretty standard.
Only 1 Rubik. I personally like more because Virgil's a really good card, but I can understand how it can be cloggy when you can search it whenever you want, pretty much.
Yeah.
Crane's new because the tour guides are gone.
So yeah, basic lineup, I guess. Going into the spells, 3 Upstarts, 1 Foolish, 1 Allure, 2 Meshing 2s, 1 Book of Moon.
No Raigeki.
No Raigeki, yeah, that's a...
I like Raigeki.
No Dark Hole either.
I mean, at least the Raigeki, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Anyway, traps, vanities, crush card, 3 Mind Crush, 3 Wind Blast, 1 Ring of Destruction, 2 Karma Cut, and 2 Fire Lake. Haven't really seen the 2 Fire Lake. I feel like 3 is still really good because it's a Fire Lake.
Yeah.
Especially with Destruction being actually decent in this format. The Crush card's brutal, especially if you get it off at the right time.
Crush cards, crush card.
Mind Crush is problem now. And the rest are just pretty standard.
Side, 3 space, 3 level limit area B, 3 max C, 2 spell canceller, 3 defusion, and 1 Raigeki. Okay, so he sides the Raigeki.
Okay.
At least it's in there. Extra deck, 3 Dante, 2 Downward, 1 47, 1 a la carte, 1 Zen Mains, 1 Engineer, 2 Dark Law, 2 Virgil, 1 Leviathan, 1 Acid Golem. She's pretty standard, yeah.
No Fortune Tune. Sad
No
face.
Fortune Tune, yeah. I would probably cut the Engineer for it, but that's just me personally.
Anyway, Logan Hilbert with his Necros. 2 Brio, 3 Unicore, 3 Valk, 2 Colossalus, 1 Trish, 1 Gunyear, 3 Sinju, 3 Manju, 3 Shit, 1 Jin.
Me personally, I like 3 Colossalus because
Searching is fun.
searching is fun.
I like more than 1 Jin because fucking Jin lock.
Yeah. You could even run 2 Trish if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can
other than
recycle
that,
it, so.
Other than that, it's a pretty basic lineup. Spells, we have 2 Kaleidoscope, 2 Cycle, 3 Book of Eclipse, 3 Upstart, 3 Shared Ride, 1 Raigeki, 1 Prep, and 1 Rhoda. Me personally, I'd run 3 Rhoda because I like to get to my Colossaluses. And I believe Unicore is a warrior as well.
Yeah. So.
But that's just me personally.
No Mirror. No Necros Mirror.
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising. But.
Yeah. Kaleidoscope's my favorite one. So is Cycle, but Mirror's really good too. I feel like you should have at least one of each one.
I like 222.
Yeah.
I personally hate Book of Ellipse. I don't know why people play it. It's not good.
I've tried explaining to him, but he still doesn't.
He's
feel like
not
that
playing the Book of
justifies-
Moon. It's an inferior Book of Moon. He's not playing Book of Moon.
I understand Shared Ride, but I mean he must have been expecting a lot of Necros.
I mean, I wouldn't main it.
Yeah, I don't like maining it, but he must have been expecting a lot of Necros. Side, the 1T King, 2 Denko Sekkas, 2 Ice Hand, 3 Fire Hand, 2 Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, 3 Space, and 2 Solemn Scolding. I don't like the 2 Solemn
I
Scolding.
don't know how you can play more than one of that.
I just and the Fire and Ice Hand, same number of each one. I just personal opinion. I don't like the 3-2 or 2-1 ratios I see a lot of people do. I just don't like it. I like them being even. 2 Denko, it's pretty good. 2 Kaiku, that's actually been really good. I've been seeing a lot of people.
It's really good in the mirror.
Yeah, I see a lot of people starting to run that, and it's been pretty good. But other than the scolding thing, and then either dropping Fire Hand down to 2 or bumping Ice Hand up to 3, it's a pretty decent side deck. Extra deck, we have 1 Quasar, 1 Star Eater, 1 Leo, 1 Cloud Castle.
2 Judgment.
Yeah, 2 Arclight. 1 Exciton, 1 Rhapsodium Zerk, 1 Castell, 1 Ragna Zero, 1 Cowboy, 1 Diamond Direwolf, 1 Emerald, and 1 Laval Chain.
Pretty
standard, yeah.
Dan, something starts with an S, with Clifforts.
Sturzazuski with
Cliffords.
Hey, they spelled it wrong on here. Cliffords.
It's Cliffords, Cliffords. But anyway, main deck, 1 disc, which is kind of surprising. 3 Helix, 3 Carrier, 3 Stealth, 2 Scout, 2 Monolith. Yeah, pretty. I mean, I don't really want to call it standard because I still think you need to play 3 disc, and the 3 Stealth is kind of different. I personally cut 1 for Towers, and the 2 Monolith I don't think is necessary. I'd only play 1, but that's just my opinion.
I haven't really done much with Cleave, so I don't really know
Spelling is hard.
what ratios to run. But I do know that you play more than just 1 disc because it's disc. But
The OTK.
going into the spells, 1 Sacrifice, 2 Space, 3 Summoner's Art, 3 Upstarts, 3 Duality. Not draw power though, and all that searching. Pretty standard. Going into the traps, 1 Vanities, 1 Skill Drain. Gotta laugh at that. 1 Requiate,
It's the Clifford version of Skill Drain.
and then 2 Soul Transition, 3 Mind Crush, 3 Mirror Force, and 3 Phoenix Chain. Sure likes his back row.
Yeah. I'd personally find room for staple traps, but that's just me. I like them, so.
Yeah. Side deck, 2 Stormforce, 3 Shadow Prison Mirror, 1 Dust Tornado, 1 Full House, 1 Space, 2 Veiler, 2 Traptrix Triple Nightmare, and 3 Dimensional Prison. God, he loves his battle traps.
Okay, this is kind of something I want to bring up. I don't understand why you'd side one of something that you're not already maining, unless it's like a Thunder King that's at 1 or something, but why, like, side 1 Dust Tornado? What are the odds you're going to see that 1 Dust Tornado that you side in? Like,
I think it's just a compliment. Like, if he's putting the Dust Tornado in, he's obviously putting it in the other space. And I feel like it's just to complement, other than just having just the 3 back row.
And then just the random 1 Full House. Like, if you're playing against Fire Fist and you only have 1 Full House in the side, like, I'm going to put this 1 card in here and hope I draw it, kind of thing. Like, yeah.
Other way, extra deck, 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Felgrand, 1 Gaia, 1 Utopia Beyond, 1 Heartland Draco, 1 Cowboy, 1 101, 1 103, Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon, 1 Castell, 1 Dweller, 1 Carrot Gorgon, 1 number 80, and 1 number 50, and an Exciton.
These don't actually matter because he's playing Clifford's.
Yeah.
Alright, so my camera died last night, so different setting. We're in the library, so we're going to be a little bit quieter than normal. But anyways, we're just going to start over with what deck we were talking about, and that was
Should all burning this artifact.
by Gabe Arusin Wine.
It's the 60 card control clusterfuck kind of thing.
But anyways, we have 2 Falco, 2 Hedgehog, 1 Dragon, 2 Squamata, and 3 Beast. We're going to go through with each engine first. So with the Shalls, I would like 2 of each.
Yeah, I personally like that too. I can understand the need for 3 beasts because drawing cards is good, but at the same time, it's player preference. I mean, he might not be having a lot of trouble with back row or whatever. But anyway, on to the Burning Abyss monsters. 3 of all the good ones. Or wait, no, sorry. 3 Graph, 3 Scar, only 1 Seer, which I find kind of odd. 1 Farfa.
And
Yeah, that's it.
yeah,
So, I mean, the lack of Seers is kind of different.
but
I mean, like I said, I'm not an expert. I have 1 Moral Tech, 2 Lance, playing artifacts. I'm on to some more like just generic monsters. I have 3 Curry Bandit, 2 Armageddon Knight, 2 Mathematician, 1 BLS, and 1 Tour Guide. So all just really
filling up graveyard and
good cards.
DLS, yeah. On the spells, there's 3 Shuttle Fusion, 3 L Shuttle Fusion, 3 Mass Change 2, 2 the beginning of the end, 1 Alert Darkness, 1 Foolish Burial.
Yeah, so I personally don't like the beginning of the end that much, but it is useful sometimes. I just think it's kind of inconsistent. But all the fusions are pretty necessary, I mean, pushing for damage and stuff, and the rest are just kind of stapley stuff, draw power, foolish, alert, things like that.
Yeah, on the traps, we have 3 Sanctum, 3 Fiendish Chain, 3 Mind Crush, 3 Sinister Shadow Games, 2 Karma Cut, 1 Crush Card, 1 Core, and 1 Emptiness.
All pretty standard. The Mind Crush is, like we've said a million times, you know.
No staple traps, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, they're playing BA, so they can play stuff like Karma Cut,
Yeah.
which is better than staples. You just can't play it and everything. But anyway, on to the side deck. We have 2 Veiler, 2 Max C, 1 3rd Lance, 1 Scythe, 3 MST, 2 Dark Hole, 1 Raigeki, 2 Mirror Force, and 1 Torrential. Just a lot of blowout stuff, a lot of
Yeah.
destruction, and the increased artifact engine if you wanted to play that.
Extra deck, we have 1 Armades, 1 Arcanite Magician, 1 Leo, 2 Dante, 1 Downer, 2 Darklaw, 3 Winda, 2 Construct, 1 Shekanaga, and 1 Mask Hero Koga.
I'm surprised he's playing 3 Winda, 2 Construct. Usually it's the other way around, but he is playing a lot of darks with the Shadal engine, so I guess that makes sense. Shekanaga goes with Mathematician. I'm surprised to see the Koga. He's not really playing all that many lights, but and it's okay in heroes, but I don't think it's that great of a card. It gets over stuff, but that's about it.
I was expecting Anki into Dark Claw, but
You know, and then the Dante's and Downer, Armades, Arcanite, Leo, just staple stuff. So
yeah. Then we have Brad Larmy with
Clifford.
Please.
Clifford. So 1 Towers, 1 Monolith, 2 Scout, 3 Carrier, 2 Disc, 3 Helix, 2 Stealth, 2 Shell, and 2 of the Kitty with the trampoline.
And 2 Veiler.
Oh, and 2 Veiler, sorry. This is a little kind of standard, I guess. I personally like 3 Disc. I don't know why you would play less. But this is the Kitty with the trampoline build, which I've never played because I don't like the Kitty with the trampoline. I don't really see Shell a whole lot either, but I'm not an expert on the deck. And the 2 Veiler because getting Trished really sucks.
Going on to the spells, we have 1 Regeki, 1 Sacrifice, 3 Storm, 3 Summer's Art, 3 Upstarts. Just basic stuff.
Searching, getting through the deck, and the Regeki because it's good.
Yeah.
On the traps, 3 Fiendish, only 2 Mind Crush. He's changing it up. 1 Recreate, which is their version of Skill Drain, a regular Skill Drain, a Vanities, and a Torrential. Just good traps, I guess. Not playing all the staples, but Torrential for the blowout because you're playing Pendulums. Side.
1 Veiler, 1 Dark Hole, 3 Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare, 3 Maxi, 3 Space, 1 Recover, and 3 E-Tellies.
What targets does he have for the E-Tellies other than the Recover?
I think that's all it is.
3 E-Tellies for 1 Recover?
I guess so.
That's strange.
That is strange. It's odd.
Because if you're signing into E-Tellies and Recover, you'd have to play Synchros. He's playing a Beast. Yeah, okay. Because Beast is really good. Necros, it just wins.
Yeah, so...
I guess, yeah. So he's playing the 1 Beast, 1 103, 1 104, Masquerade. I don't understand that because Masquerade's bad, but he's playing Clifford, so he doesn't really need an extra deck. So all these are kind of irrelevant. M7, Diamond Dire, Gaia, Durandal, Volcasaurus, Dweller, Cowboy, Rhapsody, Exton, Castel, and Karn Gorgon. They don't matter. He's playing Cliffords.
We have...
Actually, I guess they matter a little bit because he's playing the Kitty, but not quite as much.
We have Jalen Long with Necros. Main deck, 2 Brio, 2 Valk, 3 Unicorn, 1 Church, 1 Colossus, 3 Manju, 3 Senju, 1 Dishin, 1 Dance Princess, 2 Shed, 2 Veiler.
Only 1 Colossus is kind of surprising.
Yeah, it really is. Like I said before, I prefer 3.
Yeah, I really like Colossus.
Maybe second Trish too, but I mean that's...
1 Trish is pretty standard because you can just recycle it with Cycle and stuff, but
Yeah.
regardless, I like more gens, as I said before. The rest is pretty standard. Only 2 Valk. I've seen it played at 3 and 2, so I think 2, I don't know what the more correct number is because I don't play the deck, but anyway. Spells, 1 Prep, 2 of each ritual spell, which I like. 2 MST, 1 Rhoda, 1 Book of Moon, 3 Book of Eclipse. God, I fucking hate that card. 1 Raigeki, 2 Shared Ride, and 2 Mind Crush. I'm surprised to see the Shared Rides in the main. I've already stated my opinion on Book of Eclipse. And only 2 Mind Crush is a little different. Not really.
And it's the only traps are on 2, so...
Yeah.
And like I said with Rhoda, I prefer 3, but he's only playing the 1 Colossus, so...
Yeah.
And only 2 Shred, so...
Shit.
Side deck, 2 Maxi, 2 Denko, 2 Kaiku, 1 Sly Blocker, 2 Dark Hole, the 3rd Space, 2 Storm, 1 Twister, 1 Mind Crush, so he has 3rd Mind Crush in the extra, or the side, and then 1 Vanities. Surprised he doesn't main the Vanities.
Yeah. Sorry if you can hear my miner in the background. I'm looking at stuff, but yeah, it's all just useful things.
Yeah.
The cock blocker is kind of different. I guess that's kind of a tech of his. I think that card's hilarious. But on to the extra, Diamond Dire, 103, Cowboy, Laval, Rhapsody, Exciton, Dweller, Castel, Utopia, 101, Emerald, 2 Judgment, or Herald of Arclight, 1 Quasar, and 1 Heartland Draco. And then the rogue guy, you know how we always say there's that one guy that doesn't play meta? This is that guy. He played Evil Swarms and topped.
That's a Greg Williams.
Yeah, he's that guy, the guy that tops with that's not meta.
Main deck, we have 1 T-King, 1 Rescue Rabbit, 2 Salamandra, 3 Mandragora, 3 blah blah blah. Kirkion, yeah. 3 Caster, 3 Veiler, 2 Doom Caliber, 3 Heliothorpe.
Whatever.
Um,
I spelled it wrong. 3 Rhoda.
yeah.
That's a spell. Never mind. I'm pretty sure this is standard for Evil Swarms.
Yeah.
I've never actually played the deck, but it seems pretty standard from what I know. The Doom Cows I really like, so I like that card.
And 3 Veiler instead of 2, I mean.
Summon Doom Cow, you can't trish me. But you.
On with the spells, 3 Rhoda, 1 Regeki, 2 Dark Hole, and 2 Pandemics.
Lance on steroids.
Yeah. Standard, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Traps, 3 Mirror Force, 1 Vanities, 1 Torrential, 1 Warning, 1 Ring of Destruction, 3 Mind Crush, and 1 Infection.
Yeah, pretty standard. Not playing all the staples. Mirror Force is getting all the love lately, so there's that. Beside, 3 Deck Lock down, 3 to stake, 1 Debunk, 1 DD Warrior Lady, 3 Skullmeister, 2 MST, and 2 Power Filter. This is a really trolly extra deck,
Yeah.
but I mean you're playing Evil Swarms, so
Yeah, 3 Mistake, 3 Deck Lockdown, that's just.
that's not very nice.
That's not nice at all.
Extra Armades, probably because he's playing Veiler.
Yeah.
Key Beetle, Heartland Draco, Ragnar Zero, Exciton Dweller, Black Ship, Evil from Bahamut, 2 Castel. Oh, he's playing 2 Exciton, I'm sorry. 2 Castel, 1 Karn Gorgon, 2 Ophion, and 1 Cowboy. So, pretty standard for Evil Swarms. I've never needed a second Exciton in one deck, but I've never played Evil Swarms, so I don't know much about it.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind he's playing Evil Swarm going against
Yeah.
Pleas and Necros, and
Yeah, I know.
so two might be necessary if you're playing Evil Swarm. But either way, she looked pretty good deck list for the most part. A few random things that are different, but
Just
then again,
opinions and stuff, like,
they topped, we have it before,
Yeah, I
so
mean, don't think we're experts. We're just stating our opinions. We're probably wrong. Correct us in the comments if we say something stupid.
yeah. Let us know what your guys' opinions are on the deck list too. We'll leave a link to the
ARG article.
yeah,
This was
that way
it.
you guys can take a look at it in case you didn't hear what we said, or we spoke too quietly, or we said
Quickly.
something wrong.
Yeah.
If you like the content that you just saw, you can click over here on all these other links and check out the rest of our channel.
And if you liked our stuff, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and tell us what you thought in the comments below.